Hello and welcome back to another in-depth weather video. Today we're going to be talking about Tropical Depression 19. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Tropical Depression 19. Maximum sustained winds at 35 miles an hour, minimum central pressure of 1,007 millibars, and is moving west-northwest at 8 miles an hour. Now, this could become Tropical Storm Sally, or it could become Tropical Storm Teddy if this disturbance forms before it. So the title of this video will reflect the current status of the storm. Right now I'm just being a little bit cautious with it at the time that I'm filming this video. So, Tropical Depression 19, let's check the cone. This is expected to cross over Florida, become a tropical storm, and then affect this little inlet in the Gulf between New Orleans and Tallahassee and Pensacola area. That is where the cone is. The actual rain and the actual effects of the storm might branch a little bit further out, but then once it gets inland, it will quickly deform back into a tropical depression. So we're going to be looking at this for probably about 4 or 5 days until it makes landfall. So let's check the arrival time of winds with wind speed probabilities turned on. You can see the highest chance of tropical storm force winds is actually right before it makes landfall, with that 50 to 60% chance of tropical storm force winds. So I think that if you live along the eastern Gulf Coast, again, just be prepared. Some of this area has already been affected by the double punch of Marco and Laura, with rainfall, winds, a bunch of things, and I think when this makes landfall, it's going to take a very similar trajectory to Marco, as it's going to come in from the east, making landfall going pretty much west, and then this one's going to turn north instead of go straight through into Texas. So I think that this area has been absolutely hammered this year. You have so many storms hitting the Gulf Coast this year, and there really wasn't a lot of relief time. I believe that parts of Louisiana are still without power. So let's move on now to the key messages. So heavy rainfall is expected to produce isolated flash flooding over portions of central and southern Florida. Tropical storm conditions are possible overnight and early Saturday along the southeast Florida coast, where tropical storm watch is in effect. Tropical storm watch is also issued in the panhandle of Florida. System is forecast to strengthen to near hurricane intensity by early next week as it moves across the northeastern Gulf of Mexico. Storm surge, wind, heavy rainfall possible along the Gulf Coast from the panhandle to southeastern Louisiana late this weekend and early next week. So, tropical storm or hurricane watches could be issued on Saturday, and I'll provide an update on that in my Sunday video. So let's move on here to the satellite imagery. So this is looking very tropical depression like. I think that once this gets, one, the winds up, and two, a little bit more condensed, a little bit more thunderstorm activity, I think that this will become a tropical storm. It'll probably happen like just off the coast of Florida, and then it just has all this time to boil up and really explode. Now let's look at the current storm information. Tracks on the global and hurricane models showing some of them are showing a complete turnaround in the panhandle, but generally the cluster of them is all taking it toward the New Orleans, Biloxi, Mobile area, and then starts to turn north. One of them actually taking it on a very, very similar path to Marco. GFS kind of taking it a lot farther west, having it hit the Houston, Galveston area, and we do not have the GEFS currently. Intensity guidance, a few spaghetti models showing that this will become a hurricane. Most of them, though, showing this high tropical storm strength here, and then it makes landfall, drops straight off the face of the earth. So definitely have to watch this system. I think if it's going to become a tropical storm. It'll do it in the next 24 to 36 hours, and I will update the title of this video if it does so. Let's move on to the NAM 3-kilometer model, as this is close enough where we can track it. So, we are actually going, we're going to look at this, and let's actually look at the more current model. So, we have, here it is, this is when it was 96L, and then it becomes a tropical depression, moves on shore. Moves across the shore, starts to intensify, you can see the millibars kind of dropping here, and then it moves onto the Louisiana shoreline eventually. So definitely have to watch this storm. I will be providing updates in my daily updates. If you want to keep track of this storm, make sure to subscribe to me and turn on the bell so you get notified when I upload a video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.